Chapter 5. Someone Gets Killed. I spotted Hannigan's bar and parked. Hardly any cars were there. It was early. "Leave your keys somewhere where I can find them," said Lars. "I might need to follow you if you get dragged away unconscious." I put the keys above the visor. Lars and I went inside the bar. The jukebox was playing, and there were 6 people sitting with their backs to us. No one turned around. "See anyone who looks like the woman in the picture?" asked Lars. Maybe." I nodded toward a dark-haired woman. "You want to be the one to drink the knockout drops, or should I?"
"I'll do it."
"Then I'll be your invisible friend tonight." Lars handed me a $100 bill. "Use that to buy a beer in front of the woman."
"Here."
I jabbed the Colt automatic into Lars's pocket.
"That won't do me any good if I'm conked out."
Lars and I separated. I walked over near the woman and ordered a beer.
"You got anything smaller?"
asked the bartender when I presented the $100 bill. I had pocket change. I used that to pay for the beer.
"I've seen you around,"
said the woman, looking over her shoulder.
"Have you?"
I asked.
"Yes, you work in the Oddfellows building across the street from Cordet's shop. Are you a lawyer?"
"I am." The woman shook my hand.
"My name is Vi, and you're—"
I wasn't sure which name to use, so I just made one up. "Ben," I said.
"Take a seat, Ben."
The woman patted the stool next to her.
"I'd buy you a drink," I said, "but the bartender can't break 100. "That's okay. Let's go somewhere where they can."
"I don't have a car."
"Did you walk here, Ben?"
"My car's in the shop. A friend dropped me off."
"Then I'll drive."
The woman and I stood. Lars set down his glass and looked over at me.
"I gotta go powder my nose."
She bumped into a stool, stumbled, and then staggered as she made her way to the restroom. Lars was still looking at me. I pointed to the woman's stool and made a motion like I was steering a car. Lars nodded, threw down some money, and left. The woman rejoined me, and we walked out of Hannigan's together.
"Good night, Vi,"
said the bartender.
"Give me your keys,"
I said when we were outside.
"I'll drive." "I'm a big girl."
"That may be, but you've had quite a bit to drink already.
Let's pick up a bottle of the good stuff and head somewhere private."
The woman handed me her keys. I opened her door and helped her in. Then I went around, sat behind the wheel, and started the car. I looked out the window. Lars was waiting in my car. He nodded. I drove to a store to get a bottle of Canadian whiskey. That's what the woman wanted. Lars joined me inside.
"Well?"
he asked.
"I think that's her," I said. "She's pretty eager to get me alone."
"Let whatever happens, happen," said Lars. "I'll be there to save you." We left the store together. I got back into the woman's car.
"Your place?"
she asked, after I handed her the bottle.
"I'd rather not."
The woman took my left hand and looked at it.
"No ring? No tan line? Don't tell me you live with your mother."
"How about if we go to your place?"
Suit yourself, Tiger."
The woman directed me along the back roads to her house. I had no idea where it was. There were no signs or lights anywhere. I didn't see Lars's headlamps after one of my turns. I was told to park beside a small house. The place was dark. I shut off the engine. The woman took back her keys and got out. I followed her. She unlocked her door and I followed her inside. She snapped on the lights and pointed to the couch.
"Get your motor started, Tiger,"
she said. I looked out the window. I didn't see Lars anywhere. The woman turned on a radio. Then she went and fetched 2 glasses and joined me on the couch. I filled both glasses with the Canadian whiskey. The woman cuddled up next to me. I put the glass to my lips, but I didn't drink. There was a screech outside. The front windows were suddenly illuminated. A huge face appeared in the window. This face looked at me.
"Hide!"
yelled the woman. The front door burst open. I jumped up and raced into a hallway.
"Where is he?"
yelled a man. The woman began screaming. I heard glass breaking. I sprinted into a bedroom and tried to open the window. It was painted shut. The man appeared in the doorway. He was enormous. He was holding a knife. He charged at me. I raised my hands to block the attack. There was a gunshot. The man stopped. He made a strange face. There was another gunshot. The knife fell from the man's hand. There was a third gunshot. The man went down slowly to his knees and then sprawled out on the floor. A puddle of blood formed under him. I looked up. Lars was standing in the doorway. The Colt automatic was smoking in his hand. "Go!" He pointed to the window. "It's stuck!" I yelled. Lars picked up a chair and smashed out the window.